You're not looking at a concept render. You're not looking at a Kickstarter promise. Every gadget on this list is real, it's shipping, and you can buy it right now. No wait list, no coming 2027. The future already knocked 15 times. I'm starting with the one that surprised me most, because it's not a phone, not a watch, it's a cube. The Luca AI Cube. It's a pocket-sized companion that sees the world through a built-in camera and talks about what it finds. Point it at a bug on the sidewalk and it'll explain what kind it is. Point it at a plant and it'll walk you through what it needs to survive. It's multimodal AI, built for real-world exploration instead of a screen, small enough to live in a backpack pocket. Luca's parent company already has nearly 10 million families using its other products, so this isn't a startup guessing at the category. It's an established player doubling down on it. Here's the honest take though, reservations are open right now, but the Cube itself is still rolling out to North America through 2026, so on the market for this one currently means line forming, seat reserved. Every other gadget on this list, you can click buy today. Full stop. Speaking of click and buy, even Reality's G2. These look like a normal pair of glasses. No camera, no speaker, just a hairline display built into the lens that only you can see, running an AI assistant called Conversate. Wear them into a meeting and it'll quietly surface names, numbers, and context in your peripheral vision while you talk, like a cheat sheet nobody else knows exists. $600, titanium and magnesium frames, 40 grams so you forget they're on your face. Want the optional smart ring that controls it with a finger tap instead of talking to your glasses in public? That's another $250, not cheap. But it's the first pair of AI glasses I've seen that skips the camera entirely, which means it skips the "is that thing recording me" conversation too. And if wearing a camera doesn't bother you, there's a whole category built around the opposite bet. B. It's a clip-on AI wearable that just listens to your meetings, your errands, your day, and hands you a running summary at the end of it. $50, no monthly fee, which matters because the AI wearable space has a graveyard behind it. Humane's AI pin overheated and died inside a year. The original Rabbit R1 mostly just opened web pages. B is the quiet one that actually worked, and Amazon liked it enough to buy the company outright. If you'd rather have receipts than a summary, Plaud NotePin does the same always on listening, but turns it into full transcripts, meeting notes, even mind maps. It was voted the best AI wearable of 2026 for a reason. $189, magnetic, sticks to the back of your phone. The difference between this and B comes down to one thing. Do you want a summary of your day or a searchable transcript of it? Now put something on your finger instead of your collar. Ringcon Gen 2 is the smart ring going head-to-head with Aura, tracking sleep, recovery, and stress. And it's currently rated as the best all-around option on the market, longest battery life of the bunch. No subscription wall blocking your own data either, which is the thing that's quietly turned a lot of people off the bigger name. Here's where it gets interesting, because not every gadget on this list lives on your body. DJI Neo is a drone that launches straight from your open palm. No controller required, no manual, no learning curve. 135 grams, shoots stabilized 4K, and automatically tracks you through a set of built-in quick-shot patterns for the exact kind of clip you'd otherwise need a second person to film. It's currently sitting under $150, which is the cheapest a genuinely good DJI drone has ever been. And that price is exactly why people who were always too intimidated to fly a drone are finally flying one. Sticking with things that snap onto stuff. Oh snap, Macan, a game controller that magnetically clicks onto the back of your phone, unfolds full-size joysticks and triggers, and turns your commute into a console session. Backed with $1.5 million on Kickstarter before it ever hit shelves, and now it's sitting on shelves at Best Buy and Target for $150. Snap it off, and your phone's a phone again. Let's talk about the boring gadget that's secretly the smartest thing on this list. Anker's Nano Charger. It's a wall plug, but it has a screen. It reads your exact iPhone model and tunes the power output to match, and it keeps the battery cooler doing it than most 45-watt chargers on the market. $40. Nobody's going to film a viral video unboxing a phone charger, but this is the kind of smart that actually saves your battery's lifespan instead of just looking good in a keynote. Same idea, bigger kitchen counter. Govey's AI ice maker, touchscreen, voice assistant support, self-cleaning, and it can crank out fresh ice in as little as 6 minutes, up to 60 pounds a day. $500 for what's basically a countertop factory, and the honest take is you don't need this. You want this. There's a difference, and CES 2026 was full of it. Now let's get into the robots, because this is where available now gets genuinely wild. Roborock's Saros 20 Sonic just landed with 35,000 pascals of suction. That's nearly triple what a premium robot vacuum had 2 years ago. Plus an AI system that recognizes over 200 different objects on your floor, so it stops eating phone chargers and dog toys instead of just bumping into them. It also runs its mop water hot, straight from a self-cleaning dock, which is the part nobody advertises but everyone notices. Quick honest flag though, because this matters. Roborock also showed off a stair-climbing prototype at the same event that got every headline that week. That one's a genuinely wild wheel leg design, but it's still a concept, no price, no release date. The Saros 20 Sonic is the one that's actually in your house right now, not the one going viral on a stage. And if the vacuum handles the inside, Momotion's Luba 3AWD handles the outside. A robot lawn mower stacking LiDAR, RTK positioning, and AI vision together for 1 centimeter mapping accuracy. It knows exactly where your flower beds are, down to the width of a finger, no buried wire required. Starts around $2,400 depending on how much lawn you're covering, all-wheel drive, and it'll climb an 80% slope, steep enough that a human pushing a regular mower wouldn't try it twice. Let's move to the thing in your pocket, because phones just had their most dramatic year in a decade. Motorola's Razr Fold brought back something Samsung quietly dropped from its own foldable, stylus support, and wrapped it around the biggest battery of any foldable sold in the US. A 6,000 milliamp silicon carbon cell with 80-watt charging. $1,900, $100 less than Samsung's flagship Fold, for a phone that opens into an 8.1-inch screen. This is Motorola's first real swing at the book style category, and it's swinging directly at Samsung's price tag. But if you want to see how far this can actually go, Samsung's Galaxy Z Trifold folds twice, not once, into a 10-inch display, the largest screen Samsung's ever put on a phone, and it's engineered to survive 200,000 folds over its lifetime. $2,900, which makes it the most expensive phone sold in America right now. More expensive than a fully loaded iPhone with 2 terabytes of storage. The honest take, this isn't for everybody, and Samsung knows it. It's not even sold through carriers, only Samsung's own stores. It's for the person deciding whether they can finally leave the tablet at home for good. Last stop, and it's the one built for anyone chasing that big screen phone with something to actually watch on it. Xreal One Pro. AR glasses that project what feels like a 170-inch screen floating in front of you. Plug into anything with USB-C, no setup, no base station. $599, permanently discounted from $649. Point a Switch, a Steam Deck, or your laptop at it, and you're watching a movie theater nobody else can see. 15 gadgets, not one of them a rendering, a rumor, or a maybe next year. Some of these, the Cube especially, are still finishing the walk from announcement to your doorstep. Most of them are already there, sitting in a warehouse waiting for you to click order. And that's the actual takeaway here. Every CES, hundreds of products get shown off, and most of them quietly vanish before they ever ship. This list is the filter. These are the ones that made it out alive. So here's the real question. Out of these 15, which one would you actually hand over your credit card for today? Drop it in the comments. I read every single one. And if you want to see which of next year's announcements actually survive contact with the real world, subscribe, because that list is exactly what I tracked down first.